Today, I'm going to be sharing with you our handpick event that will run for this weekend based on the games Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And of course, before we proceed to the games of today, we want to say congratulations based on the last weekend games we shared with you. For we registered a 100% win rate based on the weekend event on last week we shared. Of course, today again, we still have the list to share with you, a total of 12 games, but we are going to be sharing 6 with you, and the remaining 6 will be accessed only by members only. And if you want to have access to all of the handpick events based on our handpick, then you want to make sure that you are a member of the Level 2 Pro Plan or Level 3 Master Plan. You want to make sure that you follow the link below this video to see how you can also subscribe to have a membership package plan, either Level 2 Pro or Level 3 Master, to start having access to all our handpick events, especially the games we shared for upcoming weekends, like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday based on our handpick and favorite, as well as having access to our daily match prediction picks based on members only match prediction picks, which we share to members only, and our favorite you can use to boost your winning, and having access to top-notch tutorial classes. For you to have this access, you want to make sure that you join the membership package plan to start having access to all of these features. So without wasting time, before we proceed to the games we have to share with you today, let's first of all look at the event we had last week based on our weekend games so that we see the win rate, which was 100% win rate, before proceeding to the games of today. Let's proceed. Before we begin, based on the games on this weekend event, I will first of all want to share with you the result based on the last weekend games we shared. And I want to say congratulations based on the last weekend games, for we registered a 100% win rate, and I want to say congratulations to you all. I will share with you all the games which we had based on the last weekend, based on the games we shared to everyone, as well as the games we shared to members only. So looking at the first game, we looked at Finland in the Veikkausliiga. We looked at SJK against Miraham, where we looked at 1.5 and 2.5 goals. This was shared to everyone. It ended as 4-1. A total of 5 goals were scored, making it successful. Congratulations. In the next, we looked at China in the Jai League 1. We looked at Liaoning Tiren against Nanjing. We looked at 1.5 goal exactly. It ended as 2 goals, making it successful. This game was shared to members only. It was successful. Congratulations. In the next, we looked at Sweden in the Etan Sodra. We looked at Hassenholm against AFK Skoft. This game was shared to members only. We looked at 1.5 and 2.5 goals. Ended as 4 goals, making it successful. Congratulations to our members only. The next, we looked at Faroe Island in the Premier League. HB Toshan against TB Chofri. We looked at 1.5 and 2.5 goals. This one was shared to everyone. It was successful. Congratulations. It ended as 5 goals. In the next, we looked at Finland in the Komonen Espoo against Huje. We looked at 1.5 and 2.5 goals. It was shared to members only. It ended up with 7 goals, making it successful. Congratulations to our members only. In the next, we looked at Faroe Island Klasvik against FC Sudoroi. In this event, it was also shared to members only. It ended as 4 goals, a total of 1.5 and 2.5 goals, making it successful. Congratulations to our members. It was a win. In the next, we looked at Sweden in the Super League, Falkenberg against Umia. This game was also shared to members only. We looked at the home team to lead as well as 1.5 goals. Successful. Congratulations. In the next, we looked at Estonia in the Mestri Liga. We looked at Flora against Talima Khalif. We looked at 1.5 and 2.5 goals. It was shared to everyone. It ended as 4 goals, making it successful. So all cases were true based on the games we shared to everyone and the games we shared to members only. So we registered a 100% win rate. We want to say congratulations on the last weekend games we shared. Now, let's look at the games for this upcoming weekend. We still have a couple of games to share, but on this list, we are going to share some few again with everyone, and the rest part of it will be shared to members only. So if you want to have access to all our handpick events based on the weekend games we shared to members only, as well as our favorite events based on 1.5 and 2.5 goals, as well as straight win events, then of course you want to make sure to subscribe to either Level 2 Pro, membership package plan or level 3 master plan to have access to all our handpick events, which we share to members only to take your winning to the next level. To those of you interested to join, the link is below this video. You want to navigate that link and see how you can also subscribe to have a membership package plan. So without wasting time, let's now look at the games we have to share with you today. Let's proceed. Looking at the first pick, we are looking at Belarus in the Veseliga. This will run on Friday. We are looking at the match between Zodino against Molodechno. This is going to run on Friday, the 4th of July. We are looking at the stand performance of Zodino. They are very good. They sit on the second place. They've had 5 games played, 4 lead, scoring 14, conceding 7. The offense is good. Defense is not very tight. But that of the opponent, on the other hand, has a defensive line that is not very tight enough. And the offense is just average. As a result, we are looking at 2 major picks here. Number 1, we look at Zodino to be the upper hand to lead as one of the major picks. Number 2, we are expecting at least 1.5 goal to occur in this match in full time. Looking at the next pick, we look at Euro. In the Euro women, we are looking at Germany women against Poland women. In this event game played, the performance of Germany women in the recent event have proved to be very offensive, scoring 4, 6, and 4 in the recent game played. Its opponent, Poland women, on the other hand, also proved to score 4 goals, 1 goal in the most recent event they've had. But this tournament is just starting. They are coming to meet, and looking at the fact that they are being placed on the first position and on the last position, of course, both of the two sides want to impress to have better rating on the league table of this tournament. As a result, both sides want to impress. So we're expecting number 1 pick here, 1.5 goal in full time. Number 2, 2.5 goals in full time. Looking at the next pick here, we looked still on Friday. This Germany versus Poland was still on Friday as well. The next pick on Friday still will be in the Iceland Division 2, where we looked at EG against Vidil. In this event, the performance of EG has been very good. They sit on the first place. They've had 5 games played with 4 lead, scoring 17, conceding 6. Offense is very good. Defense is not very tight. But that of its opponent, on the other hand, have a defensive line that is very weak, and they sit on the last place, giving the home team to take advantage of that. As a result, we're expecting number 1, EG to lead. Number 2, at least 1.5 goal or 2 goals over due to the weak defense of VD in full time. That's our major pick. So these are 3 events that will run on Friday. Let's now look at another 3, which we are going to make pick on Saturday. Since we have a total of 12 and want to share 6 with you, and if you want to have access to all of it, then you have to have the membership package plan. Let's now move to Saturday. That is Saturday the 5th of July. Let's proceed. Looking at Saturday the 5th of July, we are looking at the first event in the Japan J1 League. We are looking at Kyoto against Abirex Niigata. Kyoto have proved to be very offensive in the recent events, scoring 3, 1, and 3 in the recent game played. Its opponent, Abirex, on the other hand, the defensive line is very weak and ready to concede. They concede 3, concede 3, concede 3. In fact, the defensive line is very weak, and they do score at least 1 to 2 goals as well in each game played. This time, the two are coming to meet, and looking at the stand performance in terms of the recent event by the form, you're going to see that Kyoto is good at offense. They sit on the 3rd place. They've had 5 games played, 3 lead, scoring 11, conceding 6. Offense is very good. Defense is not that very tight. If you look at its opponent, on the other hand, you're going to see that its opponent defensive line proved to be very, very weak, as you can see, conceding 11, giving upper hand for the home Kyoto to score. And as a result, we expect 1.5 goal here in full time and 2 goals over, or 2.5 goals. These are our major pick for this event in full time. Looking at the next pick, we look at Estonia in the Mestri Liga, Nava against Kurise. In this event, of course, Nava have proved to be offensive in the recent event they have had. They had a game against Flora, they scored 1, against Haju, scoring 4, conceding 2, against Patnu, scoring 4, conceding 2. High offense, defense is not very tight. But if we look at that of Kurise, on the other hand, Kurise is not that very good. They concede against Haju, 1 against 1, against Panu, 2 against 1. Of course, the home team have had game with Panu and Haju, where their performance has been better. You can see against Haju, they beat it. Against Panu, they beat it so greatly. So they are coming to meet the Kuruse, which is not as offensive as that of the home. As a result, we expect 2 major picks here in full time. But for that, we want to look at the stand performance by the form. You're going to see that Nava have proved here that they are better, sitting on the 3rd place. They've had 5 games played, 3 lead, scoring 14, conceding 8. Offense is good, defense not very tight, but that of Crusader, on the other hand, have proved that their defense is weak, conceding 9, but the offense is just very weak. So want to look at Nava to be the better team here to lead as one of the major pick. We're looking at 1.5 goals as well in full time. Looking at the next, we want to look at Faroe Island in the Premier League. We're looking at TB Tovori against C. Runavik. In this event, of course, we are looking at C. Runavik to have more offense. If we look at that of the home, they are not that very good, but the defensive line is weak, conceding 3 and 5. But Runavik, on the other hand, have proved to be better, scoring high amount of goals, 2-7. And of course, you can see based on the stands performance by the rating of the form of away, you're going to see that C. Runavik have proved to be very good. They have had 5 games played, scoring up to 23, conceding 7. Offense is very high and defense is better. But if you look at that of the home, you're going to see that the offense, even though they're at home, is not good. They concede 11 and they can score only 4 at home based on 5 game play. Offense is weak, but the defense is also very weak, giving advantage for C. Runavik. So want to look at C. Runavik to be the upper hand to lead. And we are expecting also 1.5 goals and 2.5 goals in this event in full time. So I think we have shared a total of 6 in this gameplay event, and the remaining 6 will be accessed by members only. So if you want to have those access, then you want to make sure that you have a membership package plan. And you can see that from the home page of our channel here, from the home tab, if you have the membership package plan, you're going to have access to all our upcoming events like top 6, top 10 membership weekend predictions. As you can see, this is the weekend game we had last week, which we registered a 100% win rate. You're also going to have access to it and all our top-notch upcoming events once you be a member. So you want to make sure to follow the link below to see how you can also subscribe to have the membership package plan to start having access to all our handpicked events, which would make you to take your win to the next height. Also, having access to our handpicked events and top picks, you also at the same time have access to our top-notch tutorial classes, which we have titled like the Level 2 Pro class and the Level 3 Master class in the playlist section that have top tutorials which will give you an upper hand to see how you can take your win to the next height. For example, you can see at this level, at the Level 2 Pro area, we have access to top-notch tutorials. As you can see here, we have a total of 6 which we have gathered, like the live match corner kick strategy step by step, a simple trick to make consistent win. You can see here, match prediction strategy never seen before, step by step, that reveal how we find games to include in our sleep, the straight win and comeback strategy for you, the tactical straight win and 2.5 goal strategy for you, and the 99% win rate strategy for you. So you're going to have access to all of these tutorials. But if you have access to the Level 3 Master, then you are going to have Level 3 Master. You have to make sure to take the Level 3 Master tutorials. At the same time, you also have access to all Level 2 Pro classes. For you to do so, once you subscribe to the Level 3 Master, come to this area that says Level 3 Master class and click on it. You're going to see its own tutorials which you can take advantage of it. Here we have the excellent corner kick strategy revealed step by step, the top secret AI tool we use to find games in terms of goal probability and straight wins, the game changer corner kick strategy that revealed the top secret style we use to find corner kick games to include in our sleep, 6 amazing AI tools you can use at advantage, the home and away win match prediction strategy step by step, and the 2.5 goal strategy you can use to beat the bookies and win even more. These are top tutorial classes for Level 3 Masters, as you can see, and you can have access to all of these once you subscribe to the Level 3 Master Plan. And you can also, at the same time, have access to all Level 2 Pro classes. So, for you to join, you want to make sure to follow the link below this video. Good luck and see you again in the next upload, and bye-bye for now.